Hey everyone, I'm Falk, and welcome to the video I like to call Flam Accent Madness. And at the beginning there, I just put a little bit of madness in to show you what we're going to be learning today and how easy it is to actually play that. The Flam accent, I believe, is probably one of the most underrated rudiments. It's just such a great sounding rudiment that allows you to do so many different things, and it almost makes the listener think that there's like two drummers playing at the same time because of the way the sticking works. So let's just first dive into exactly the way the rudiment is played. Okay, so you start with a right hand flam, and then it goes left, right, and then it goes left hand flam, right, left. Okay, and that's like the main rudiment. That just continues to rotate, and you could play it in groups of 16th note triplets, you could play it in 8th note triplets, eventually you could actually start playing this in 16th notes and other crazy things as well. But actually, kind of strip away the flams, and what do you have? You basically just have a right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, which is the way we play 8th note triplets, okay? 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. And so what I was doing in the beginning, it might sound so complex to you, and you may be like, wow, that's so hard to do. It's not that hard. Once you learn this basic sticking, it's actually really easy to start to move it around like that, okay? So let's just play it on the snare drum, just the flam accent in its most basic form. We're gonna play it at 70 beats per minute. And now let's play it faster at 150 beats a minute. Okay, and so just take some time, work up the sticking, allow your muscles to memorize exactly what you're doing, and then you can actually move on to the next two exercises that we're going to go through. One thing I want you guys to focus on is that flam. Okay, in order to get a proper flam, if let's say we're doing a right hand flam, the right hand is going to be higher than the left hand, and you're basically going to drop the sticks at almost the exact same time. That'll sound like this. The thing you don't want is the sticks hitting at the exact same time, especially when you're playing them on the exact same drum. We can talk a little bit later about the other exercises where sometimes that's what you want. You want them to line up directly, but in this case, for this exercise, we want them to be separated, okay? Otherwise, you're gonna get this weird tone of the drum because both things are hitting at the exact same time. Okay, so now let's move on to the next exercise. When I first started fooling around with this rudiment, I was just playing it on the snare drum. I'm like, well, what else? Like, why would I even use this? Like, what's the purpose of learning this? I had no real applications. I played rock, and I didn't play a lot of jazz. And then so it's like, well, this is like a triplet rudiment. How can I actually use it? But once I started like toying around with it, it's crazy what you can do. The thing is, because the way the sticking is, you can get this constant snare roll while you're hitting other things, okay? Whether you choose to do the flam or whether you choose to hit them at the exact same time. So you get something like exercise 2, and I'm gonna play this for you guys now, and this is the flam accent, so it's exactly what I was playing on the snare drum, and this is just moved around the drum set, okay? We're splitting up the flam stroke. So the right hand flam, my left hand will be on the snare, my right hand will be on the floor tom, and then for the left hand flam, my right hand will be on the snare, left hand on the high tom. Let me show you guys how it sounds at 70 beats per minute. So I think that sounds pretty cool. You have that constant snare going, the da 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 da, while you're hitting the toms. And it, like I said in the beginning, it sounds like there's actually two drummers playing that because you're hearing so many different things all happening at the exact same time. So now I'm going to play it fast for you at 150 beats per minute. And the final exercise I want to challenge you guys with is the Flam accent played as 16th note triplets. And this is something we're going to have to take a little bit slower, so I'm only going to do it at 60 beats per minute and 100 beats per minute, but those 16th note triplets are really going to challenge you and really going to push your limits, especially as we're doing it on all different voices, okay? So the pattern starts just with the Flam accent on the toms as we learned it, and then I actually move up to the crashes, then I do open hi-hats, and then I go back to the toms and end the exercise. So you'll see how it all comes together slowly. And once you actually have the sticking down and your muscles have, memorized the exact motion, this exercise is going to be a breeze for you. All right, so here we go at 60 beats per minute. And once you get that one down, you literally can take this any place you want to go. I've seen Sean Lang use this in metal, where he'll play on the 8th note triplets or the 16th note triplets. He'll just hammer those notes away and go crazy on all the crashes and stuff, and it just sounds unbelievable, and it looks crazy, like in the overhead count and stuff like that. But you guys can do this. You guys can play these rudiments, and the fact that we are just kind of like pushing them to the side and saying, this isn't useful to me, that's completely the wrong mentality. We need to use these other rudiments. You need to have these in your drumming vocabulary. So please leave me your comments below. Let me know what you think of this lesson. Let me know if you guys want more of these and stuff like that. The more feedback I get from you, the better. So please leave your comments, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.